Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're live from GMHBA Stadium. We've been looking forward to this contest between Geelong and Fremantle. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. And here come the visitors. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto.
I'm going with the Dockers.
They come in fresh, whereas their opponents obviously played an opening round. And I think the fresher legs will be telling late in the game.
Thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. We're ready for a start. Darcy wins the first ruck contest. Holmes popped up out of nowhere. Dempsey in the centre square, showing real strength. Smith manages to get off a handball. He'll be annoyed by that. Blasts away. Banfield has a vice-like grip. Clever kick. Bolton, strong grab. He will surely make this count.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
One goal straight plays, no score. Darcy, the winner there. 5. Brayshaw leading from the front. Kolodjasny gets in the way. Henry goes long. Chapman desperate to win it back. Solid tackle. Kicks to space. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
Alarm bells are ringing. Searching kick. They've given it back. Myers almost threw it out. Draper hunting the footy. That's a dreadful hand pass. One behind only.
I'm not sure what was worse, the turnover or the kick at goal.
Taking no risks with the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
The crowd will tell the story.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
It's a let-off. Yeah, he should have put that one away.
Chapman tasked with the kick in. Sarong fumbled it like a cake of soap. Darcy. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Well played. Normally delivers. Brayshaw. This is a big opportunity. Long ball in. O'Meara outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
No trouble at all.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Dockers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The big men fly. Sarong, terrific tackle. He's made a bright start. The kick's gone nowhere. Closed him down and smothered the kick. They're a big chance here. Guthrie, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Doesn't often waste it. Fife couldn't complete the mark. Dealt with the pressure. Aish, Sarong. Bangs it long. De Koning wins it back. Great mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Darcy got his palm to it. Smith, Bowes, takes the bounce. Gets his kick despite the heat. Walker clears the area. Mannar, good hands. Henry had some assistance. Smith, he's made a hot start to this match. Murphy ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Dangerfield, within range, can make them pay.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They've been inaccurate to this point and they need to sort it out.
Takes the short option from the kick in. The Dockers having a great patch. They're on point so far. Neal goes without it. Henry runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Darcy with the tap. Fife turns it over in the middle. He's lost possession. Walters probably too far out to score. Can he impose himself on the match? They're moving the footy well here. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Good. He steered it through.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Dockers with 3 of the first 4. Darcy got his palm to it. Fife. Neal doing the grunt work. Holmes. He might have thought about hand passing. Henry. Smith. They'll need to limit his influence. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The kick was misdirected. Can they keep the footy this time? Honours the lead. Seeking to maintain possession. He's copped some of his own medicine. Fife. He's wrapped up. Little one to half back. Good tackle. Navigated the traffic. Neal. Henry running in support. He's been busy so far. Dangerfield gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Cats have got it back to 3 points. The big men fly. Aish, the Dockers, showing some good signs early. You can't afford to do that too often. Can he find a teammate? Neal, all on his own. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Murphy makes good contact. Davies, that's sloppy play. The Dockers have won it back. Smith takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Dangerfield. Pearce accepted the invitation. Turned over on centre wing. Sets a task for the forwards. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. A chance to clear now. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. They could be in front in a minute. Manor can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Kicking at his first.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Well, that's a poor result. Slowing it down. Can they get something going? Neal picks off the pass.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats by 3. Darcy punches it out of the ruck. Fife, Brayshaw, under pressure. Bolton is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Searching kick. Aish can go back and put them in front.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Struck it well, no problems there.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Dockers by 3. Darcy got his palm to it. Fife, Brayshaw. A good kick here and they'll be in business. O'Meara couldn't get an effective disposal. Stewart saves the day. Delivers a long ball. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Takes the safe option. And that's a letdown. Gives it everything. Draper went bang. Dangerfield. Close. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Holmes. Neal knew the tackle was coming. Feeling the heat. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Careful ball movement, sees an opportunity and plays on. Pearce! That one was always his. Into the middle with the kick. It's come unstuck. They've got them on the overlap. They've got a problem now. This might be a chance for the high flyers. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Brayshaw has found some space. Normally delivers. Fife fumbles it. Just had to get it out. Dempsey desperate to win it back. Jackson, that's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Aish couldn't finish what he started. Smith dealt with the pressure. Dishes it off. Brayshaw attracted a crowd. That can only be holding the ball.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Looking to get it down there quickly. Chapman intercepts. Conservative kick. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
We kick this more often than not.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
That's a fourth lead change. Jackson showing his skills. Fife, Brayshaw, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Bad error there. Some indirect ball movement here. Clark hacking it forward. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Sends them inside 50 again. Punched away. Mannar farms it out. Atkins, he'll work all day. Walker gets in the way. Great anticipation. Boot, ball, goal!
He might just be in for a big day.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Rucks go at it, like Batman and Robin. Dempsey, he's suddenly a popular man. Looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Myers, it's a desperate tackle. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Blasts away. He put himself in the line of fire. O'Meara. The Cats in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
We've been treated to some fine attacking football from both teams. Let's hope it continues from a spectator's point of view. But the coaches will demand their midfielders be more accountable and exert more pressure on the ball carrier. There have been too many goals in the too easy bracket.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
Good ruck work. Sarong. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Henry wins it back. Great mark. He's got an option in the centre square. Holmes. Dangerous to leave on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. Myers read it well and claims the mark. He had prior opportunity.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
That's good aggressive footy. O'Meara takes a beauty. Ignoring the corridor for now. The kick was ill-directed. He's completely shanked it. Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
No wonder coaches go grey. The Cats are doing all the attacking. Needed to be clean and wasn't. I'm not sure he wanted it. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Dockers are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Jackson palms it down. Fife stripped of the footy. Sarong. He's been busy so far. De Koning will bail his team out again. You can see their confidence growing. Amos wins it back. Stewart, can he mop up? Guthrie puts the foot down and away he goes. This is good ball movement. Goes long. Davies clears the area. Stengel onto it. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Neal got his palm to it. Holmes, Smith, Dempsey throws it on the boot. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Neal wins the tap. Holmes, Bowes, Smith leading from the front. The Cats are good with their hands. They've bottled it up. Darcy showing his skills. Aish gets the kick away. Amos marks on centre wing. Walters, he's had little impact so far. That's a bit of a gift. The Dockers guarding the corridor. It's a bad mistake. He's been quiet. Aish uses the body well.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Trying to catch them out. He's so clean with the footy. No one can mark. Guthrie, Bowes. He loves to run and carry. Who's at home? Davies. We've seen that before. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Neal slaps it out. Holmes, Bowes. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Close, an ever-present threat. He's got it.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Dockers need more from their key players. Darcy got his palm to it. Manages to get off a handball. Walters, he's generally a good kick. Neal, time and again, he gets to the right place. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Sarong takes an excellent grab. The Dockers, not at their best so far. Clark pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he hit a target? The Cats have all the answers. Sets a task for the forwards. Clark thwarts them again. Clever kick. Smith read that well. Keeps it low. Atkins can just about finish it himself. The defence has fallen down. The Dockers have been caught napping.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Critical contest coming up. Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The ball's been living at one end. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's given it a tug and missed.
A couple of misses now, but I don't think it'll worry him. He'll keep drawing the footy.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Sarong in the clear. Searching kick. Smith within range. Can make them pay.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Clark brings it back in. Fife couldn't reel it in. O'Meara, and they're out of trouble. Walters, he's taken a beauty. Can he find a teammate? Smith, again with the superior judgment, delivers a long ball. Stengel is the target, and he marks.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
They get full value for a deep entry.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Dockers are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Jackson palms it down. Sarong, Banfield. That's good work rate. Probing ball. Dempsey spoils. Darcy, he's normally dependable. And he is this time.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dockers need to follow that goal up. Jackson wins it out of the centre. Atkins. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Aish can send them into attack. Stewart saves the day again. Takes the short option. Holmes working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Looking to extend this margin. Davies onto it in a flash. Quality delivery by foot. Another goal and they'll believe. Darcy has found some space. Almost an accidental intercept. They've coughed it up. Aish fumbles. Could be costly. De Koning at full back stops them in their tracks. What can they generate? That wasn't worthwhile. That's not like him. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Jackson showing his skills. Atkins, I think he called for that. Aish, Neal, intercepts. Sarong reads the play so well. O'Driscoll, the defenders will be nervous. Henry is there to save the day. And they're away. The Cats are out of trouble. Into the middle with the kick. Can't get hold of it. Dempsey, Bowes, a bit of a panicked handball. Close, keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Neal navigated the traffic. Myers, solid tackle. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
There goes the kick inside the 50. Myers wins the contest hands down.
Kicking at his first.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He'll be filthy he let that one go to waste.
Clark, tasked with the kick in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Touch and go. It's go!
It's a sizable margin now and just desserts for both sides, to be honest.
The Cats have got away. The big men fly. Sarong, Holmes, popped up out of nowhere. Aish, Dempsey gets to it first. Knew the tackle was coming. This is promising. You can see their confidence growing. Stengel is hard to beat one-on-one.
The crowd will tell the story.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Dockers are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Cats having a good patch. Jackson wins it down. Aish, Sarong. He's been busy so far. You can't afford to do that too often. Goes long. Clark cuts them off yet again. Umpire says, let's go for a stroll. His field kicking is normally first rate. They can turn defence into attack now. That might attract a pack. Davies with another spoil. Henry, Guthrie. What's he got on offer? Stengel takes the mark and can extend the margin. Manor marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
And that was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
taking no risks with the kick in. Henry, he can make them pay royally.
He's already got 2 on the board and he's proving a real handful.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Dockers are looking down and out. Jackson with the tap. Aish, I don't think he meant to smother it. Atkins takes the logical option. Dempsey squeezes the kick. Manor has it within range.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Manor will know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Neal wins the hit out. Smith, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dempsey on a lead. They're putting on a clinic. Can he finish it off?
You'd like to be leading out of full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Takes the short option from the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Sarong, he's copped some of his own medicine. Bowes leads his opponent. Not a lot of space to work with. Atkins dealt with the pressure. Holmes steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
There wasn't much in it at quarter time, but they've really put the foot down and they'll be hard to catch.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Darcy with the tap. Sarong has brought his own ball. Bowes, Neal, feeling the heat. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. The Cats would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent. Darcy wins the tap. Terrific tackle. That's not a mark. That is suboptimal, to say the least.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Not his best. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Dockers have been giving the ball back a bit too much. It's been a combination of poor skill execution and poor options, but they need to iron that out because they're undoing some of their good work in winning the footy in close.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Darcy wins it down. Sarong, Brody, taken to ground. He's caught. Neal needs to be quick. Holmes, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Manor couldn't quite. Close. We've seen this before and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
The Dockers checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest. Good ruck work. Sarong trying to find a path. Holmes. They've got winners all over the park. Dangerfield outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when the ball movement's as good as this. The most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The Dockers will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Darcy slaps it out. Aish, he's under close attention. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
That's well played. Doesn't often waste it, and inside 50 goes begging. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Bolton has a vice-like grip. Clever kick. Chapman had his name written all over it. Walters can keep it moving. A bit of keeping's off. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. Somehow release the ball. Just had to get it out. This spells trouble. He just dropped it. Bowes, Guthrie, Atkins manages to get off a handball. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Looking for a quick transition. They'll contest in the centre square. Tracy wins it back. Great mark. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Stewart takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Manages to find a teammate. Normally delivers. Close. Picking their way through. Gee, they're playing well. They're irrepressible at the moment. Davies is there to thwart that play. Good work rate. They've lost confidence. O'Meara has found some space, ignoring the corridor for now. Can he impose himself on the match? Amos takes a beauty. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Darcy, great hands there.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He split the middle.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better for them.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Darcy showing his skills. Sarong, Brody in the right spot. O'Meara is released by the handball. Looking to get it down there quickly. Amos is so strong one-on-one.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. Punch clear. Aish, Sarong, navigated the traffic. Darcy, O'Driscoll, lays it off. Amos, under pressure. Got to get it forward now. Stewart getting involved. Darcy mops that one up. De Koning spoils. Got the handball away. You can't question his commitment. Can anyone get to the drop zone? He's been accosted. O'Meara, desperate to win it back. The Dockers having a purple patch. Not his finest moment. He doesn't waste many. The Cats are out of trouble. Can they get something going? Brody couldn't haul that one in. Dishes it off. That's a dreadful hand pass. Blasts away. Good disciplined defence. Atkins. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Jackson smashes it out of there. O'Meara. Can he find a teammate? Guthrie. Read that well. He's generally a good kick. Bowes has charged into space. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They've opened them up here. Finally, they go inside 50. Bounce straight off his chest. He's run into trouble. Walker, terrific forward pressure. Almost an accidental intercept. He's put it through.
To turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Cats have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Jackson gets his hand to it. Sarong. Brody. Who's at home? Brayshaw. Great body work.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Critical contest coming up. Darcy takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Uses the banana. The thinking is sound. The execution is not. Out on the full. Can he hit a target? Bowes works hard to present. I've liked his game today. Holmes with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good penetration on the kick. And that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. O'Driscoll all alone in the centre square. Switkowski is the target and he marks. He's having a dirty day. Brayshaw, they've worked it well.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
No problems there.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Darcy wins the hit out. Brody. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Smith runs onto it. He's everywhere at the moment. Punched away. Close. By hand. Walker, ever reliable. O'Driscoll, good tackle. That's in the back. He's only had the one inside 50. No wonder coaches go grey. Delivers to centre half forward. Henry has found some space. Seeking to maintain possession. Guthrie, dangerous to leave on his own. Great play. Myers read it well and claims the mark.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Normal service has resumed.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Darcy got his palm to it. Brody, Sarong, the Dockers are good with their hands. Neal under pressure. Bombs it in. Draper with a terrific... mark deep in defence. Takes the safe option. Aish! That one was always his. Dempsey intercepts.
He's looking to become their 10th individual goal kicker here.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The big men fly. Brody hacking it forward. Guthrie at centre half back will cut that one off. It's a dominant display. Hughes can keep it moving. Searching kick. Manor swoops. Terrific tackle.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Dockers are winning the clearance count, but they haven't made the most of it, it's fair to say.
Neal punches it out of the ruck. Holmes, Darcy saw that coming. Humphreys has it now on centre wing. Poor hands there. He's got an option in the centre square. Switkowski had his name written all over it. Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Careful with the kick. The Cats have been caught napping. That might attract the pack. De Koning is worth his weight in goal. Penetrating ball. Taking out some frustration possibly. And we'll have a throw in.
The Cats are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Darcy wins it down. Brayshaw, that's symptomatic of their day. Dempsey, Neal, manages to get off a handball. Read it well and intercepted it on... Centre wing. Quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. Kolajasny will bail his team out again. Some indirect ball movement here. Hughes working hard and being rewarded. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
It's a deep kick. Darcy judged at the best and can have a shot.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. Taking time to assess the options. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Superb kick. Kicks to a contest. That's an impressive mark. Can he impose himself on the match? Manor to cap it off with a goal. It's there!
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
The Cats go on their merry way. Darcy palms it down. Brody. Smith tries to take them on and loses.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
That's symptomatic of their malaise. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
The Cats have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dockers will be aiming just to win the quarter. That would be something to take from a bleak day. When things aren't going well, it often becomes about looking for small gains. It's really important, even on the worst of days, that you find something positive to take away and work with.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
Darcy, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Spent what he didn't have. O'Connor, how will the umpire see this? They've put themselves under pressure. He hasn't been himself today. Humphries picks it off. That's poor kicking. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Close, dishes it off. Duncan couldn't get a disposal. He's wrapped up. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Brayshaw accepted the invitation. Smith chops it off. Sets a task for the forwards. That's careless kicking. Not a lot of positives today. Just shoveled it out. Dangerfield takes the hand pass. Stengel. It's there!
It might be time for an extra number in defence just to help stop their momentum and stabilise the situation.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Darcy, they won't blame him. Brodie on the same page as his ruck. O'Connor, through the centre square he goes. Can he find a teammate? Murphy doing what he does best. Stengel dealt with the pressure. Davies is calm in a crisis. He'd like that one back. O'Connor affects the turnover. The Dockers on the ball now. Bolton is hard to beat one-on-one. Stewart with the intercept mark. Can he hit a target? Guthrie, strong grab. Puts his teammate under the pump. Holmes to Koning. Henry, big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats seemingly on top all over the ground at the moment. De Koning wins it. Smith couldn't burst through. Holmes, it's a tough game. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Brodie, Aish, Brayshaw playing for pride now. Connor Jasny is a rock in defence. His field kicking is normally first rate. They're a pleasure to watch. Hughes under pressure. Bowes just had to get it out. Got the handball away. The Cats have won it back to no one in particular. Closed him down. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Sarong, I'm not sure he wanted it. Feeling the heat. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Jackson with the tap. Brayshaw. Stewart drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Well-weighted kick. Myers has found some space. Goes long. Murphy takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. The Cats guarding the corridor. He should have held that one. Davies, he might have thought about hand passing. Holmes gets there first. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Jackson with a deft tap. Sarong. Amos gets to the front spot. They're a big chance here. Unable to complete the mark. Switkowski. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Smith gets his kick despite the heat. Bounced straight off his chest. Darcy wins it back. O'Connor cuts it off. He's had little impact so far. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Well, if you're giving room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dockers will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Jackson smashes it out of there. They cannot keep him quiet. Hughes. Continues to be a thorn in their side. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Bowes got to the right position and hung on. Kicks to space. Myers outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Stengel, dangerous to leave on his own.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
I hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
The Dockers, a shot. What a debacle it's been. De Koning with a deft tap. Can they get another one? Chapman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
The Cats have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Jackson wins it. Sarong, little one to half-back. Almost an accidental intercept. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, then short passing in the back line. Dangerfield. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Cats have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick-in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
I think their defenders are conserving their energy for next week.
Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. The two big men do battle. Brody, that's careless. Holmes, good luck catching him. He's stopped in his tracks. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
You've got to be quicker than that.
The runner will be out in a minute. Kicks inside the forward 50. Manor has charged into space.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Clark, tasked with the kick in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
It's a gift, really. He's taken full advantage.
The Cats are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. The big men fly. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Jackson, Brody, takes the safe option. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. They're leading them a merry dance. Atkins gathers in the centre square. Big tackle laid. He had prior opportunity.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Brody leads his opponent. Holmes, by hand, to Koning, turns it over in the middle, cops some unwanted attention. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Bowes has turned it on today. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Clark, I felt that one from here. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can he hit a target? Not his finest moment. I've liked his game today. The Cats have all the answers.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's having a crack. It's online. He has absolutely flushed it.
The Dockers are displaying equal amounts of skill and heart. None in either case.
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. The two big men do battle. Brody. You can't question his commitment. Bad error there. Amos gathers. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Lowers the eyes. Manages to find a teammate. Takes the short option. Bowes works hard to present. Risk-free footy at the moment. The Cats are out of trouble. A bit of keepings off. Henry, all on his own. Taking time to assess the options. Penetrating ball. Humphreys has a vice-like grip. Close. They've got winners all over the park. Davies gets to it first.
The Cats have been ruthless today and sounded the warning to the rest of the competition.
De Koning with a deft tap. Bowes. Jackson in the right spot at the right time. He didn't want it to spill out there. Jackson. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Clark. It's been that kind of day for them. The Cats finishing strongly. Manor has got loose.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Cats
have been super impressive, but it's hard to gauge what it means in the context of the season because the opposition has been limp, to say the least.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Jackson. They won't blame him. Sarong. That was almost handed to him. Blasts away. Darcy is there in defence. A chance to clear now. Jackson can keep it moving. De Koning chops it off. Neal just had to get it out. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. The umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Bowes. Ball spills free in the tackle. Amos read it well and claims the mark. Playing for pride now. Jackson has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Aish. Driving it long to full forward. O'Connor making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Hughes gets his kick despite the heat. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Davies takes the hand pass. O'Meara uses the body well. Hughes will bail his team out again. Normally delivers. Duncan on a lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Guthrie, that's a bruising tackle. He's caught. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
The kick is precise. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Tracy! Great body work.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He hasn't stopped working all day, and that's just reward. Well played.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? The big men fly. Sarong should be in the votes today. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. Good ruck work. Brody. He doesn't waste many. Amos always look likely. Another forward 50 entry. Guthrie takes an excellent grab. The Cats have torn them to pieces and sent shudders through the rest of the competition. What did you make of that match, Hart?
The Cats
Will be walking on air after that performance. You just couldn't hope to play better. They'll still only get 4 premiership points for it, but this result may just create an aura around this team, which could be even more valuable.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Huff. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.